I have a question for you, and I want the honest answer, not the podcast answer.
Those are different answers?
Very different. What was the first full sentence you ever learned in another language?
Oh, no.
You know it. I can see that you know it.
I know it perfectly. Week 1 of Spanish class. El elefante bebe agua.
Which means
The elephant drinks water.
the elephant drinks water.
I have carried that sentence for 20 years, Molly. 20 years. And do you know how many times I've needed it?
Tell me.
0. Not once. No elephant has ever come up.
But you could say it beautifully.
Beautifully. Meanwhile, I couldn't order food, I couldn't ask where the bathroom was, but if an elephant had walked in and started drinking water, I was ready.
That sentence is the whole episode, honestly.
It really is, because today we're talking about the mistakes almost everyone makes when they start English, not grammar mistakes, bigger ones, the habits that feel like hard work, but quietly go nowhere.
We made every single one of them.
Every one. The elephant was just my first.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Fluency Podcast from Speak English Class, where we learn real English through real conversation. I'm Molly.
And I'm Matt. Fluent in elephant facts, apparently.
Before we get into it, if you're new here, hit subscribe. We make these every week, and we'd love to have you in class with us.
Today's episode is for anyone who's starting English, or starting again, which, honestly, is most of us at some point.
Right, maybe you studied it in school years ago, and now you're coming back to it. That counts as starting too.
And we want to say something up front. This is not a lecture. Nobody is wagging a finger at you today.
No, because the mistakes we're talking about aren't about being lazy or being bad at languages. They're about how people learn, the way you spend your time, habits that feel like hard work but keep you stuck.
We know them well. We made all of them ourselves, in other languages.
So we'll go through them one by one, what the mistake looks like, why it happens, and a small fix for each. Nothing fancy, small fixes.
Later in Word Tour, we'll slow down the most useful phrases from today so you can actually use them.
And in Say It Better, we'll repair some sentences we hear from learners all the time, little things that are easy to fix once someone shows you.
All right, should we start with the elephant?
We have to start with the elephant.
Fine. Bring in the elephant.
So I want to start with the elephant, because it's funny, but it's also the perfect example of the first mistake.
Which is learning English that has nothing to do with your life.
Nothing at all. Think about what's in most beginner books. The elephant drinks water. The cat is under the table. My uncle is a pilot.
Is anyone's uncle a pilot?
Somebody's uncle is a pilot, not mine. And here's the problem. Your brain keeps what it uses. If a word never shows up in your actual day, your brain quietly throws it away.
Can I confess something worse than the elephant?
Always.
When I was learning French, I made a vocabulary page called At the Airport, Customs Officer, Boarding Pass, Baggage Claim. I studied it for a week.
And?
I didn't have a passport, Molly. I had never been on a plane. I was 17. There was no trip. There was no airport.
So you knew customs officer.
I knew customs officer. I did not know spoon. I could not say spoon. If someone asked me to describe my own kitchen, nothing. But immigration? Ready.
That's the mistake right there. Learning for some imaginary future instead of the life you actually have.
So what's the fix? Because people hear this and think, okay, but I have to start somewhere.
You do. Start with the room you're sitting in. Here's the whole exercise. Stop, look around, and name 10 things you can see right now in English.
And if you can't name 10?
Then you just found your first vocabulary list. And it's a better list than any book can give you because you look at these things every single day.
I did a version of this with sticky notes, little notes on everything. The mirror, the kettle, the door.
Did it work?
Here's the funny part. The notes fell off after a couple of weeks. The words stuck. They're still there.
The notes fell off, the words stuck.
That's the trade you want.
And you can go one step further. Don't only name things. Say one small sentence about them. The floor's cold. I need to charge my phone. There's no milk.
Real sentences.
The most real, because tomorrow morning, the floor will still be cold and you'll get a free review just by living your life.
Meanwhile, the elephant gives you nothing.
The elephant gives you nothing back. Okay, mistake number 2. And this one, I think, is the most common one on Earth.
Go on.
Collecting single words. The notebook full of lists. One English word, one in your language, next line.
Oh, I had that notebook, and I was proud of it. My rule was 40 words a day. Write them down, cover one side, test myself in the evening.
How did the tests go?
Great! I passed my own tests all the time. Star student. Then one day I'm in a cafe, and the waiter asks me something simple. Do you want anything else? And nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing came. I had hundreds of words in that notebook, and I stood there like the words were in a box somewhere, in another building.
Because they kind of were. Here's the thing nobody tells beginners. Words don't live alone. They live with their friends.
With their friends? Explain that.
Take a word like appointment. On your list, it's just appointment. Fine. But nobody ever hands you that word by itself. People say, I have an appointment at 3. I need to cancel my appointment. Can I move my appointment?
So learn the whole line.
Steal the whole line. That's the fix. When you meet a new word, don't write down the word. Write down the shortest, real sentence you would actually say with it.
So not coffee, but could I get a coffee?
Exactly. Because in a real conversation, you don't have time to build a sentence out of pieces. You need whole lines ready to go.
It's like the difference between owning bricks and owning a wall.
That's better than what I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
I wasn't. That's why yours is better.
Thank you. I'll be quoting myself all week.
Okay. Mistake 3. This one is mine, so it's my turn to confess.
I'm listening, happily.
When I was learning Italian, this is what a conversation looked like from inside my head. Someone asks me a question. I understand it. Good start.
Good start.
Then I build my answer in my own language, a nice answer, a full paragraph. Then I start translating it into Italian, word by word. And somewhere around word 6, I realize I don't know word 6.
So what did you do?
Went back, built a new paragraph, started translating that one. And meanwhile, the conversation has moved on, and I'm still standing there quietly assembling furniture in my head.
Assembling furniture.
That's what it felt like. By the time I said anything, I was answering the question from 2 minutes ago.
This is translating in your head, and basically everyone does it at the start.
Everyone. And it makes sense. Your own language is home, so you keep going home first. But it's slow, and worse, it breaks.
It breaks because languages don't match word for word.
Right. In Spanish or French, you say, I have 25 years. Word for word. That's how age works there. So a beginner translates it straight across. I have 25 years.
And English doesn't work that way. In English, age uses am. I am 25 years old, not I have.
Same with open the light. In a lot of languages, you open the light. In English, you turn on the light.
So translating word for word gives you sentences that are perfectly logical.
Perfectly logical in the wrong language.
Okay, but here's my honest question. A beginner can't just think in English on day 1. That advice always annoyed me. Think in English. Great. With what?
With small sentences. That's the real fix. The problem isn't that you translate. The problem is that you try to translate everything at full size.
So shrink it.
Shrink it. Don't carry your whole beautiful paragraph over. Say the small, true thing you can actually say. Yes, I like it. Not yet. It depends.
It depends is such a good one.
It's a gift. Learn 10 little ready-made lines like that, and you can survive most conversations while the rest of your English grows.
Okay, and while we're here, there's a cousin of this mistake, looking up every single word.
Oh, the dictionary habit.
You're reading something, you hit a word you don't know, and you stop, look it up. 2 lines later, another one. Stop, look it up. 20 minutes, 1 paragraph, 0 joy.
And the sad part is you usually didn't need most of those words.
No, you needed the idea. If you understand the idea of the sentence, keep reading. Let some words stay foggy. They'll come back.
That's called getting by, and it's a real skill. Getting the main idea with the words you have.
Native speakers do it too, by the way. Nobody knows every word. We just don't stop walking.
Okay, mistake number 4. The giant plan.
The giant Sunday plan.
You know it.
I've written it. Sunday evening, new notebook, new me. Monday, 1 hour of grammar. Tuesday, 1 hour of listening. Wednesday, vocabulary.
How long did it last?
The record was Thursday, usually Tuesday.
And then?
And then, since the plan was dead, I stopped completely. And the next Sunday, I wrote a new plan, from scratch, from zero. Sometimes with a new notebook because the old one felt haunted.
So every week you started over.
Every week was day one. For months, I had a drawer full of day ones.
That's the trap. Big plans feel amazing to write and terrible to live. And when a big plan breaks, people don't shrink it, they quit it.
So what actually works?
10 minutes every day. That's it. That's the whole plan.
People hear 10 minutes and think it's too small to matter.
But it's not about the size of the day, it's about not disappearing. 3 hours on Sunday, then 6 days of nothing, and your brain goes, oh, this again? Apparently this matters. And it starts keeping things.
Also, 10 minutes survives real life. A bad day, a sick kid, a long shift. You can still find 10 minutes.
And here's the kind part. If you miss a day, you miss a day. You didn't break anything because there was nothing big to break. Tomorrow, 10 minutes. Keep at it.
A small plan you keep beats a beautiful plan you quit.
Every single time.
Okay, last mistake, and I think it's the biggest one.
The big one.
Waiting until you're ready to speak. First, I'll finish this course. First, I'll learn more grammar. Then, when I'm ready, I'll start speaking.
And that day comes when?
Never. It never comes. I waited 2 years with French. 2 years of studying quietly, alone, waiting to feel ready. You know what finally made me feel ready?
What?
Nothing. I ran out of excuses on a trip. I had to speak, so I spoke, and it was bad, and nobody died.
Nobody ever dies.
The waiter didn't cry. The taxi driver didn't call the police. I said broken little sentences. People understood me, and something in my head went, oh, that was the whole monster?
This is the thing about speaking. It's not the reward you get at the end of learning. It is the learning itself.
Say that again, because that's the sentence of the episode.
Speaking isn't the reward at the end. It's the learning itself. Every time you say something out loud, even badly, your mouth learns something your eyes can't teach it.
And people always say, but I have nobody to talk to.
You have you. Alone counts. Read one sentence out loud. Describe what you're doing while you make coffee. Send yourself a voice note.
The voice notes work, by the way. Talk for 30 seconds about your day, then listen back once. It's uncomfortable, and it works.
A mistake you make out loud teaches you more than a perfect sentence you keep in your head.
So don't wait for ready. Ready is a place you can only reach by speaking badly first.
Okay, 5 mistakes. Let's put them in one place.
Learning English that has nothing to do with your life. The fix? Start with the room you're in. Name what you see.
Collecting single words. The fix? Steal whole lines. Words live with their friends.
Translating everything in your head, word for word. The fix? Shrink the sentence. Say the small, true thing.
The giant Sunday plan. The fix? 10 minutes every day.
And waiting until you feel ready to speak. The fix? Speak now, badly, on purpose. Alone counts.
None of these fixes cost money. None of them need talent.
That's the whole map. Most people just never get handed the map.
Well, now you have it.
Stick it on the fridge, right next to the note that says fridge.
Now let's slow down some of the best phrases from today's conversation. This is Word Tour.
6 phrases today, and they're all about learning, so you can use them to talk about your own English.
Our first phrase is word for word.
Word for word. Word for word.
Word for word means exactly, one word at a time, usually about translating or repeating something.
You could say, I used to translate everything word for word in my head.
Or don't translate it word for word, just say the main idea.
The official phrase of my early French years, sadly.
Our next phrase is to pick something up.
Pick something up. Pick something up.
To pick something up means to learn something naturally, without really studying it, just from hearing it and seeing it around you.
You could say, I picked up a lot of English from movies.
Or kids pick up languages so fast.
The sticky notes were pure picking up. No tests, no lists. The words just moved in.
Our next phrase is to look something up.
Look something up. Look something up.
To look something up means to search for information, like a word in a dictionary or an address on your phone.
You could say, I didn't know the word, so I looked it up.
Or don't look up every word. Look up the ones that keep coming back.
That second sentence is the dictionary habit fixed.
Our next phrase is to get by.
Get by. Get by.
To get by means to manage okay with what you have, even if it's not much.
You could say, I can get by in English at a restaurant, but I want more than that.
Or you don't need every word to get by, you need the main idea.
Getting by is underrated. Getting by is how everyone starts.
Our next phrase is from scratch.
From scratch. From scratch.
From scratch means from the very beginning, from zero, with nothing already done.
You could say, every Monday I started my study plan again from scratch.
Or, I'm learning English from scratch, and that's fine.
A drawer full of day ones. That was me, starting from scratch every week.
And our final phrase is to keep at it.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
To keep at it means to continue doing something even when it's slow or hard.
You could say, 10 minutes a day is easy to keep at.
Or, your English is growing. Just keep at it.
So today's phrases are word for word, pick something up, look something up, get by, from scratch, and keep at it.
6 phrases you can use tonight about your own learning.
Which feels fair. English that describes learning English. The elephant could never.
Before we go, let's do Say It Better. We take sentences we hear from learners all the time, and we give each one a small repair.
And listen, every sentence on this list is one we've heard 100 times. If you say these, you're in very good company.
First sentence, how do you call this?
So close. The real question is, what do you call this? What, not how.
What do you call this? Or even simpler, what's the word for this?
Learn that one today. It's the question that gets you all the other words.
Next, I have 25 years.
We met this one earlier. In many languages, you have your years. In English, you are your age.
I'm 25 years old. Or just, I'm 25.
The short version works everywhere.
Next, I am learning English since 2 years.
The word you want there is for. I've been learning English for 2 years.
And here's the quick way to remember it. For is the length of time. For 2 years, for 3 months, for a week. Since is the starting point. Since 2024. Since January.
For 2 years, since 2024. Same story, 2 different doors.
Next, I did a mistake.
In English, mistakes are made, not done. I made a mistake.
And it's a useful little pattern. Make a mistake. Make a decision. Make a plan. But do your homework. Do the dishes.
Nobody knows why, honestly. It's just how the words paired up. Learn them with their friends, like we said.
Next one. I'm boring.
Oh, be careful with this one.
Right, because I'm boring means I am a boring person. People fall asleep near me.
And what you almost always mean is, I'm bored. Bored is how you feel. Boring is the thing that causes the feeling.
The movie was boring, so I was bored.
Same pair with interested and interesting. The book is interesting, and I'm interested.
Next, I'm agree.
This one you just get to drop a word. Agree is already a verb, so it doesn't need am. I agree.
I agree. I don't agree. 2 words, done.
The shortest fix of the day.
Last one. The party was funny.
Unless someone told great jokes all night, the word you want is fun. The party was fun.
Funny means it makes you laugh. A joke is funny. Fun means you enjoyed it. A party is fun.
A party can be both, to be fair, but start with fun.
Okay, now let's hear a few of these working together.
Sorry, what do you call this in English? I'm still learning. I've been learning for about 2 years and I make mistakes every day, but I'm keeping at it.
That's a real paragraph a real person can say. And if it's still too long, here's the small version.
What's the word for this? I'm learning English. Sorry for my mistakes.
Which is perfect, by the way. A small, correct sentence beats a big, broken one.
Every time.
All right, homework. It's 1 minute, I promise.
Our favorite length.
Wherever you are right now, look around and name 5 things you can see, out loud, in English. Then pick one thing and say one small sentence about it.
The lamp is on. My coffee is cold. That kind of sentence. That's the whole homework.
And in the comments, finish this sentence for us. When I started English, I used to...
Used to translate everything. Used to wait until I felt ready. Whatever yours is, we've probably done it too.
Thanks for spending some time with us, class.
That's class for today. Somewhere out there, an elephant is drinking water. You still don't need that sentence.
This is the English Fluency Podcast from Speak English Class. See you in the next class.
Class dismissed.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.